Welcome to a new episode of Potation Rotation. And today we're going to do the Wisconsin State Fair Food Drive-Thru, Fair Food Drive-Thru, Part 2. We had some people complain, I guess is a good word for it, that about the audio on the first one, on the first video, and that's because I had to use two cameras. I was doing a special, shooting for something special, so I kind of incorporated two different videos, one from my Lumix that I use, and then the other from my cell phone. And it's been hotter than hell here around Milwaukee. We got a bit of a break in the last like 4 days or so, and now it's back to being hot again. It's the humidity. The humidity fucking sucks out here. So I also had the air conditioning running, because even turning it off, like now it's off, I'm starting to get real hot because of the freaking humidity. So I am going to cut the air, and hopefully that'll help. But my goal today, and they're only open for another 2.5 hours, so hopefully it's not going to be too bad. Even though they got a lot of the popular stuff there this weekend. I'm hoping to get a Wisconsin baked potato, which they are very popular. Some Mexican style street corn, or elote as it's called, if I'm saying that correctly. Then I plan on stopping at Saz's to get some mozzarella marinara sticks, and then some cream puffs. So let's go do this today. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna be turning in here. Gate 9, Fair Food Drive-Thru, and I can tell you right now that this is not what I faced the first time around. It's pretty much just drove right in. So looks like it's definitely busier than the last time I was here. So we're gonna see how this goes today. So this is the line just to get into the racetrack, and the racetrack in and of itself holds a number of stops, but most of it is just driving. So if this is the line just to get into the racetrack, this wasn't anything near the last time. I was able to just go into the gate and go right up into the racetrack, but completely different story this time. So I don't know, 2.5 hours to go. I don't know if they shut everything down at 8, or once you're inside they allow you to get what you need to get if it happens to be closing time, or I don't know how it works, but I might have to nix some stops from my from the menu that I want to get at. So all right, so the line at the entrance gate was about 7 minutes, and now I'm on the racetrack, and there are 3 lines of cars going in. Last time there was 2, and it wasn't this far backed up. And looking out at the racetrack, I don't want to end up filming somebody else in their car. There's a lot of cars in there. Definitely a lot busier. But the first stop, it looks like, that we're going to make is Wisconsin potatoes, to get our baked potato, get some cheese sauce and some bacon and some sour cream and chives all up on that fucker. Should be good. So we'll see you at stop 3. I suppose I should probably get some of my face in there. So stop 3 is the baked potato. We're gonna load that son of a bitch up. Okay, just got into the line for the potatoes. There was some confusion. They changed some of the signs. Some of the signs have some wonky looking arrows on them. Kind of like the arrows look like this, and so like they'll have like, it makes it look like the arrow can go in either direction. So, and this lady confused me even more when she asked me if I was going to stop 1 or continuing along the route. And I said I was going to continue along the route, so she says, go up to the yellow sign and then stay to the left to keep going, to go around the first stop. And that wasn't true. I was supposed to stay to the right. So I had to make a last minute decision, because then when I saw the sign as well, it looked like the arrow was going in 2 different directions, because they have some funky signs going on this time. So anyway, and then the line for the potatoes was backing up into the through road to get through to the other stops. So it was kind of crazy, but this is the line. This is the line for the potatoes right now. I don't exactly know where the potatoes are being served. I see the pizza stand there, but I don't know where the potatoes are. So so far it's kind of crazy first stop for me. So let's just take a look here. So stop 3 is the potatoes, and the next stop is the corn. I could get the corn on the cob, but that might be, and I love corn on the cob too, but I really like the Mexican corn better. And Mexican corn shouldn't be like too bad to eat in the car. So, and then I don't make a stop, so that's stop 4, or our second stop, I should say. It's our second stop, but stop 4 on the map. And then our next stop isn't until stop 10, which is going to be almost towards the end of the park, and that's Saz's, to get some mozzarella marinara sticks. I'm just going to get a couple of those. And then after that, it's the cream puffs. Cream puffs are the last stop. That's probably going to be the longest wait, because cream puffs are super popular. When they canceled the fair, they at least announced first that they were going to do drive-through cream puffs before they announced that they were going to do all this other food. So it's starting to get super hot in here with the air off now. So I'm going to have to turn this off, crank the air on, and we'll take a look at that potato once I have it in my hands. So that's the line for the corn. The lines, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different lines for it. I'm not getting no corn. And this is the line just to get past the corn. So that's not going to happen either. They're having problems with lines backing up into the roads. But in the meantime, here's my baked potato. So I'm going to go ahead and just start eating that son of a bitch while I sit here. But corn's not going to happen, so we're going to go straight for the mozzarella sticks. And put that sour cream right on that potato. Start chowing down on it. Have good baked potatoes. I opted to skip the bacon. It's because I turned out not to be in the mood for bacon. I know you're probably thinking, like, how can you say no to bacon? I'm real picky about when I eat bacon, though. That's the problem. I'm real picky with bacon. Just didn't feel like having bacon on my baked potato. The cheese, the sour cream, and the chives, it's good enough for me. This is a damn good baked potato too. So yeah, this will be my eating camera. Line's finally starting to kind of slowly move, but yeah, that corn line, I can get Mexican corn from a place called Taco Stop that's nearby. Some of the best homemade Mexican food you can get around here. I can get that anytime I want. So it used to be the fair was the only place I could eat it at until Taco Stop opened. Made it a little bit more easier. So there's no way I'm getting in that line, man. That's got to be, each line, there's like 4 lines of cars, and each one's got to be 30 cars deep just for corn. But corn on the cob, good. You know, I eat the potato skin too, which potato skin's gonna have to be like later. Pickle pizza. All right, now we're finally moving. Pizza place ain't that crowded. Now we're finally moving. So, and this guy is standing in the middle of the road. All right, so I'm going to finish eating this potato because I need to also pay attention to the road and not you motherfuckers. Awesome potato, $6. Get whatever you wanted on it. Still $6. It was the last weekend. As you see, this is the last weekend to come out to the fair, state fairgrounds here in Wisconsin, Milwaukee, West Allis, and get some of this food. All right, so we just got in the line for Saz's. Saz is a very popular restaurant here in the area. They're known for like barbecue, like ribs and pulled pork and stuff like that. But at all the fairs and festivals, they are also known for having these sampler platters, and these sampler platters usually include mozzarella marinara, cheese curds, sour cream and chive fries. Since I had to skip the corn, I think I'm just going to go ahead and get that sampler platter so that I can get some cheese curds too. I'm not a big fan of fries. I might have said that on a previous episode. I'm not sure, but I'm not a huge fan of fries. You know, if I have an option for fries, you know, I will usually pass up on having fries. So shadows are kind of playing tricks. You have to take what you can get. So yeah, I expect this line to be really long because of how popular they are. They're usually got the longest lines at the fairs and festivals too, Saz's does. So we're gonna get the sampler platter, which is gonna have the sour cream and chive fries, the mozzarella sticks, and the cheddar cheese curds. And so far we've been here about 45 minutes, and I had to skip that one stop, the corn, and who knows how much longer that would have been. We easily could have been here by the time I got out of that line. I'd have to say probably about an hour and 20 minutes on top of the Saz's, and then the cream puffs, which is going to be, I'm pretty sure it's going to be bonkers as well. So, but yeah, so far it's all right. I just didn't want to be here when they close, so I had to make a cut. But instead, what else do they got here? Pulled pork sandwich. I wonder if I should. No, the sampler platter is $9. I was gonna get the 2 mozzarella sticks and the cheese curds, but then that's $11.50. So I might as well just stick with the sampler platter. I don't feel like barbecue today, so I'm still in the Saz's line, and it went from where I showed you where there was 2 lines, and it's split. As I turned left, it's split into 3, and it's going like all the way down this street. I'm guessing that this could be a total of maybe 45 minutes of a wait. But the reason why you're now seeing me on my food camera is because you can see I'm gonna eat my baked potato, and that's all I got left. So I just pick up, at this point, I just pick up the skin. It's really good. I mean, they have excellent, these are from Wisconsin, potatoes here. It's really good, but at this point it's kind of like all the toppings were eaten from atop the potato, and then with the skin you're kind of left with just the skin and like no toppings. And I gotta learn to like if possible, sometimes I'll like ask for sour cream on the side, just so that I have some sour cream left to dip the skin in. Had a little sour cream left in the package. Man. And the potato was worth the wait. But as good as Saz's is, depending upon how long this line takes, I'm not sure it's going to be worth it. But we'll find out. Potato's done. And this was part of the, this was the area that I went down last time for the pretzel. The pretzel was freaking awesome. The Saz's also has pretzels as well. Not the same ones. So I'm not going to get a pretzel. But those pretzels were fantastic. That garlic parmesan pretzel with marinara. So this is like the same line. But unfortunately it's a lot longer. They stretched it out. To show for perspective, when we turned in to get to Saz's, there was a line, and there was a line before making a turn, and then that turn led to this street. And if you remember last time, this is where the pretzels were, right down that street, making a left. We still got to keep going here. I don't think it's that far. There's a black tent up here. I think that's where we're going, because I see cars crossing, going that way, or the other way actually. But yeah, the pretzels were down there, so that's kind of like put in perspective how much longer the line for Saz's was for the pretzels. And that that was the longest wait that I had the last time I was here. So, but it looks like we're almost to the end. It wasn't that long. We've been here an hour, so this was probably about another 20 minutes or so to get to this point. Still have to get up there, order the food, and wait for it. So see you when I get those that sampler platter. All right, so I got this the sampler combo platter from Saz's sitting down here. There was no time to stop. Once you got to placing the order, they're pretty efficient, and Saz's is usually efficient at these fairs and festivals. They usually have the stuff, it's almost like it's sitting there waiting for you to pick it up. So as soon as she took my order, I moved up a couple car lengths, and somebody came out with it, and right away I had to start driving. Now we're at the last stop, which is the cream puffs, and this should be pretty efficient as well. So you can see there's two lines here. They don't sell them singularly or by the singular cream puff. You have to buy a minimum pack of 3. Probably a little too much to be bringing home. But it looks like right up here, we just got in line too, right up here. Oh, everything's, look at all the other stuff that's sold out. Cream puffs is all they got. The brownies are sold out, the cookies are sold out, cow hats. Anyway, so it looks like we place our order here, and they probably just hand them right off. They're probably all pre-packed and ready to go, so this shouldn't be really no time at all. This is probably the most efficient line I've seen here so far. So basically what's going to happen is, at this point, because then the exit is right after we get the cream puffs, it's going to take a couple minutes and go home. We're going to pop open the Saz's combo sampler platter, sour cream and chive fries. So I just had a potato, you know, but whatever. The mozzarella sticks and the cheese curds. And then I'll show you there as the cream puffs. So not too much longer. So far we've been here about an hour and 15 minutes. So overall, not that bad. It's kind of dicey at times with the lines, but not that bad. So they're about to take my order here. See you guys on the flip side. Surprise, surprise. So since I had to leave right after the cream puffs, and I don't live that far, I said I was going to sit in my car once I got in the driveway and eat the rest of the food like last time, but it's just too damn warm outside to then pull in the driveway and turn off the air and record and then eat this food. Plus on top of that, the cream puffs, no way I can eat that in a car. Plus, now that I'm home, I can open up this City Lights Brewing coconut porter and then actually enjoy a beer with my food. Like it's meant to be at State Fair. So here we've got the sour cream and chive fries, the cheese curds, and the mozzarella sticks, and the moisture is leaking. So they give you ranch, they give you marinara, they never give you enough. That's okay because I'm barely gonna have the fries. So here's their cheese curd. Now I've had this now in my possession for the last, I don't know, 20 minutes. Cream puffs only took like 10. We ended up spending like an hour and 20 minutes there. So, and then it took me about another 10 minutes to get home. They let us out like a different side of the fair park, and so I had more lights to go through on my way home. But for the cheese curds, you can go either way, but I prefer ranch. So they don't really pull right now. Kind of past that point. They probably didn't pull very well either when I got them. There was no pull, but cheese on the inside. And I got my dog here, who's been a good dog today. So he's gonna get part of a French fry. Here you go, buddy. All right, we're gonna have a third cheese curd. They are Saz's is to cheese curds. It's like McDonald's is to hamburgers. Like, they're popular and people will eat them, and they're, you know, all right. I wouldn't say McDonald's hamburger is good, but there's always better cheese curds around here. In fact, there was another place, another stop that was just specializing in just deep fried cheese curds. I'm pretty sure that they probably would have been better than Saz's, but can't go wrong with Saz's. Now, our mozzarella sticks. It almost is like a wonton wrap, but it's like almost completely solid. So, but it's got that consistency. So we'll go ahead. Usually they pull pretty well after still a while. Nope, no pull. Now they got the best mozzarella sticks, in my opinion. I like the pseudo wonton wrap over breading. I like how they always give you a shit ton of fries in these platters that no one person can eat. Well, that's why I'm going to avoid eating them. So I also don't care for fries. Are you leaving me so soon, Jack? Would you like another French fry? You would? Okay. Sit. Food would probably taste better to dogs if they would actually take their time and eat it. Alright, going back to the more cheese curds here. A couple more cheese curds. That ranch on there. Alright. Second one of that. Now, you can kind of see the chives maybe. This camera's not good at like sticking things right in the freaking lens. You can actually buy it at the local markets around here. Highly doubt it's nationwide. Fries and the ranch are even better. You can buy their stuff frozen. Their mozzarella sticks in their french fries, but I never do. It's kind of like one of those things where it's like the McRib. People swear by the McRib. They always look forward to its annual return. Here it is like probably twice a year around here, because the McRib actually started in southern Wisconsin, so we get it like at least twice a year. I'm not big on the McRib anymore. I'm not really big on McDonald's, period. But I save this type of stuff from Saz's. I still will have Saz's from their restaurant, like their ribs. Their ribs and their macaroni and cheese and whatnot. Baked beans, good stuff. But as far as like their mozzarella sticks and their cheese curds, I'll usually just save those for the fairs and festivals if I feel like it. Plus, when you buy stuff at the like frozen stuff, it's never as good as the real stuff anyway. Like, I think the closest thing to like a frozen food for a restaurant that's decent are the White Castle sliders. But even those, I mean, they're basically the same. They're literally like the same sandwich. I don't think they changed the recipe for the frozen variety. But the fact that they're pre-cooked and then they're frozen, and then it's missing the pickle, that doesn't help. But it's close. I'm gonna finish this up and get those cream puffs. So we're gonna move along from the Saz's. I only had like 2 fries, make this 3. I'm just not that much into fries. I probably should have just stuck with what I wanted before, which was just the mozzarella sticks. But I thought with passing up with that corn, I needed a little bit more substance going in my mouth rather than just a baked potato, a couple mozzarella sticks, and then cream puffs. Not that. I mean, everything I had today were basically sides and appetizers type of things anyway. But got a good grab a napkin. We're gonna open up these cream puffs now. 3 of them. Usually I'll share 1 with somebody. 3 of them, I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do with 3 of them. So they come in this nice carrying case. Oh yeah. They don't look as big as they usually do. But these are the Wisconsin State Fair original cream puffs. And maybe they only look smaller because usually when you buy one, they stick it on like a tiny paper plate and it kind of makes them look bigger. But there's no way with the powdered sugar that I'm going to be able to eat these in a car. Now, cream puffs, it's like a love-hate thing around here. They are extraordinarily popular. Popular enough that it's the only fair food at the drive-thru you can actually pre-order and pay for online. More paper towels. But you know, you'll find people almost with no problem when you talk to people who don't like cream puffs. I mean, it's really just an airy pastry filled with, you know, light whipped cream with some powdered sugar on top. But so people are just like, so what, you know? And a lot of people think that it doesn't taste like anything. It does taste like something. I love cream puffs, so this is what I usually do, because you can't, this definitely does not have as much cream in it as they normally do. This is definitely lacking in some cream. It definitely looks smaller. Same price, looks smaller, but what I do is I kind of just take it apart, and you know, this is where I usually share one half, but this one is all mine. I have no idea what I'm going to do with the other two yet. I love cream puffs. It's so simple. You know? It's so simple. So light. And it tastes, you know what it tastes like? It tastes like sugar. Sugar and whipped cream. I mean, you can't go wrong. And they're messy. But you know what? I'm not going to have a problem polishing off one of these. These do seem smaller. I wonder if they make the ones for packs smaller than when they sell single ones, like on purpose. I'm trying to remember how much a single one went for. And you're getting 3 of these for 12 bucks, so that's $4 a piece. I think one cream puff is maybe $5, maybe even $6. So maybe making them smaller is fine because they made them cheaper. Constantly wipe down my mouth. But yeah. Cream puffs are, for as many people as I hear that don't like cream puffs, there's probably like 50 to each one of them that do. And those are the people you all see in line weaving around at State Fair to get cream puffs. I mean, it's the only food that's got its own big ass building. Big bite. Gotta get some big bites in. YouTube's been kind of lacking some big bites in recent months. So that's gonna do it. Last weekend, to get your Fair Food at the Fair Food Drive-Thru, if I said that right. And hopefully next year, this won't be the thing. Hopefully next year we will have a state fair. Everything will be better and we can walk through and I can film not only some other foods that I like to eat at the state fair, but also be able to drink while I eat and maybe film some of the barnyard animals. I fucking love those goats, man. I fucking love goats. So that's going to do it for today. If you liked the episode, click that like button and click subscribe. And please share the video. And click the notification bell. That way you know when shit like this gets put up on the tube. So that'll be it. And I'm going to catch you guys next time.